Hi everyone, welcome to day 2 of the session, Freelancing Advanced course. Sorry, not the Freelancing Advanced course, the Freelancing Bootcamp that we have. Welcome to day 2. This would be the last day of your learnings with us. You want to still continue your learnings. Freelancing Advanced course is something to be in. All the people today who have joined Freelancing Advanced course 11 a.m. morning session from 11 till 1 p.m. Please share your detailed feedback on how does the session looked for you in the WhatsApp comment section. If in case you were able to attend today's session, you could tell other people how is your experience inside the FSC community. And today's session is deeply about LinkedIn. I'll show you how you can use LinkedIn to find leads, some methods that you don't find it on Instagram or any sort of YouTube videos. It's like something we have learned from our experience. Get your doubts cleared on ICP, GTMs, and personas. That's very important for you to before do any sort of outbound reach outs. I'll show you the process of how we do the Upwork thing. Again, only a 20-minute window for everyone to join FEC program. And yeah, Sparsh, thank you for sharing this feedback. Deepak, and anyone else who has joined today's 11 a.m. session, you paid for the program like uh, yesterday, and you just saw the program, one of the live programs, live workshop today morning. Share your feedback. And yes, we would only do a 20-minute session for you to join FAC program with special offers, obviously. And yeah, what else? I'll actually show you live my Upwork account. You could check out my proposals, check out how we are doing things on. Prakash, do not put that questions again and again. Because cold calling is not something we have been testing out. And if you have put a question, I've seen it already. Don't worry, this is not recorded. So if you have put a question, have seen it already. I would be covering it, or I'll be giving my opinion later when we go through the session. Don't worry, this is not recorded. But it did not work the way you should. Can you help me with that, Disha? The Fiverr quick view would not work should work exactly like that. Fiverr QuickMate would not work exactly like that because I am on a paid plan, and for you it would be very different. I'm on a paid plan. For my side, it would be different. But quick view remains the same. So today's session is all about focusing on sales, is all about getting you that initial extra leads in your business, getting you those initial leads that would help you to scale the things up. That is what you would do. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited too. I was not sure while paying the money, but I'm fully confident now. That's great. Aditya, what money are you talking about here? The FSC or the rupees 49 thing? Okay. What was the money you're talking about? I want you guys to have like a great experience. That's pretty much it. That's all I want in my life. You guys have a great experience. Okay. Yeah. Remember, I can see you, Aditya. So I can see you, Aditya, FSC thing. uh, yeah, so this was just one of the multiple sessions we do. We have a lot of sessions lined up. The upcoming session is on website development, selling high ticket website development services. You'll actually get to learn from Ashish Bhardwaj, who has been selling to Amazon, Big Boys Toys, and other big Indian brands. How he closes deals $40,000, $60,000. It's on upcoming Thursday. So we get into the session. How many of you till this point have a LinkedIn account? Because LinkedIn account is required for today's session. Okay. So how many of you have a LinkedIn account already? Because in order to continue this session for today, you need to make sure that you have a LinkedIn account on your side already. Okay. Because if you don't have a LinkedIn account, okay, today's session won't make a lot of impact. And if you have a LinkedIn account, here is my important stuff, is that make sure you log in into your LinkedIn account before getting into the things. Okay, make sure you get in into log in into your account before we continue today's session, because it is required. Okay. uh, 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 I do. Okay, perfect. um Let me hit the sales option. uh Give me 1 second. I'm just pulling up. Okay, I'll just share my screen. Let me know once my screen becomes visible. Uh, Let's just put unwanted tabs out and open the main one. Quit WhatsApp. Is LinkedIn necessary in your opinion? Risha Ahmed, depends what you're trying to achieve. That's like the main thing. Okay. Gaurav, all we are set. Make sure you are also set. Everything is set. Okay. So here we are. We are all set. Let's get into today's session. Okay. So this is like how to get clients. Again, the same topic which we had for yesterday. How to get clients in 2024. That's the same thing that we have for today, which is Harvinder. Yes, I can see your questions coming in. How to get clients in 2024. Today, we are talking much more about sales. The one thing is, if I am not demotivated, I'm so excited, I'm so pumped up for today's session. Are you guys excited for day two? Simple hai. Yes, no, whatever you are. Are you guys excited for day two? I don't want that dull energy. And I'm coming from the day where I've done I've done like a kitna 3 घंटा वो 2 घंटा ये. So I'm coming here after doing like 5 hours of continuous talking for 5 years hours, and I'm like excited still because I'll continue talk for 3 more hours. Okay, so if I can do it, I'm assuming you guys can do it from the comfort of your home. Be super excited. Always keep your ears open. The reason I'm saying you keep your ear open is this: 80% of the time the things that I talk are not covered in my presentation. So that's because, again, wrong question during afternoon on a Sunday, bro. You again, Sunday me ko bhi chahiye, but I'll be working whole day today, and from tomorrow morning, I have you. If you'll see my calendar for tomorrow, you'll be like blown away. Total, I have 11 calls on my calendar just for tomorrow. Yatharth Sharma, please don't put that question. I've already put that. I'll do a quick recap of everything today. Okay, this already covered. You are attending this session for the first time. I've been doing these sessions for last 5 years. So I know what you need. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, this is the same thing. Manifesting a calendar like bro. These are all team character calls. So same rules like yesterday, very practical workshop. And whenever you feel the value, you could join FAC. There won't be like a full webinar pitch for that. Whenever you feel the value is there. And the first person to join the program would get a bonus. If you want to wait for the bonus announcement, you cannot be the first one. If you don't want to wait for the bonus announcement and you just want to sign up, it's insane. The first person to sign up gets such a valuable thing that you'll make the whole investment that you make on a program, you get it in one single like purchase. It has to do something with LinkedIn, and you could join it at any given moment of time. Uh, at any given moment of time, and the bonuses I'll announce exactly after like 20-25 minutes. So if you're the first person to join the program, just join it, comment it. It's an insane bonus, but only for the first person. So I want to see who can just join the program without seeing the bonuses. It's insane. Okay. Next is what do have here's like a quick recap. What we learned yesterday is single niche down agency is going to always outperform full stack agencies. You have to focus on the agencies that could build a recurring service in nature, that could be recurring in nature, because recurring productized service always scales rather than the single services. Okay. You don't have to focus on selling multiple services simultaneously, rather than just focus on one service at a time. Be really good at what you are selling, and sky is the limit. If you keep on jumping from one service to another, it won't result you anything out. It won't you get the success that you are looking for. It won't get you the success you want. Okay. So single niche down agencies with a recurring model in place, with a model where you could charge your clients every single month in place, would always perform a full stack agency. Just to make this thing a very simple context for you, if you are selling website development, social media marketing, this, that, and everything, don't do that. Focus on one service at a time. Just focus on one service at a time. That would pretty much do the job. One service at a time. You don't have to focus on 100 different services in your agency. Okay. One stack, one agency specializing in one service, selling a recurring offer, selling a productized offer would always perform a full stack agency. This is what we learned yesterday. Deciding the agency steps. This is like overall what we have discussed, which was this was, you have to decide one core offer, one core service. Please make sure you guys take a screenshot of this. You have to decide one core offer, one core service. Stop jumping from offers, stop jumping from each and everything. You are just getting the clients because they are coming in. You don't have to do like this. You have to ensure you get clients on services that you think are relevant. So deciding one core offer, one core service is a very key thing. Okay. Next is marketing and prospecting to your clients. You learn throughout this webinar is how to do marketing and prospecting, which is you constantly search for people to market it out. Next is building the teams for operations. Not everything needs to be done in your agency by you. You have to build team. Yesterday, I showed you the process of our SDR team. Yesterday, I showed you the process of our different teams. So not everything needs to be done by you. Okay. How can I do recurring model with social media marketing? Remember, Simran, you would not sell. See, social media marketing is very vague and it can cover everything. Rather than that, that's what I said, deciding one core offer service. Rather than just doing social media marketing, you could do something, let's say, like Instagram lead generation. Make it fancy. Instagram lead generation, or let's say running performance marketing ad. Okay, just specialize into one service at a time. That's what my point yesterday was. Building the teams for operations. You saw how we build the SDR teams, how we talked about the video editing teams, and finally productizing the scales, productizing and scaling it with proven offer. I showed you the Shortbids website, one single straightforward pricing, some conditions for our teams to learn and match those things up, and one process to scale their agency. So this is what we learned yesterday, which is straightforward pricing, straightforward offer for each and everyone, no customization, nothing. So the main thing that we learned was one service, one offer, one audience, one goal. Okay. Before reaching out to your client, again, I'll just jump into the content because that's how the type of person I am, which is implementation is very important for me. Um, uh, I don't want to talk again. I don't cover all those shit like this thing, that thing. So my point here is very simple. Okay, before reaching out to the people, you need to know one thing. You guys have heard about that fancy terms, knowing your niche, right? How many of you have had or had heard or how many of you have heard about that? Okay, knowing your niche is super important. Knowing your offer is super important. How many of you have heard about that? Okay, like you saw it in the presentations in the past. You saw it. Okay, you saw the other coaching webinars you have attended. Okay, in the past, a lot of you might have listened about this, right? I want to tell this thing very important. Okay. I want to tell this very important thing. Okay. All this is great until you know the who. Okay. So wherever you guys are taking down the notes, here are the three things you should know. Who is your client? Write it down. Who is your client? What is your service? Where is the client? Okay. Don't worry. I'm seeing my fingers very well. I'm not trying to put a, I would not make a mistake. In the past, I've done a mistake where I've raised the wrong finger. So I'm closely monitoring my fingers. So you should know the three things. Okay. Who is your client? And if anyone is possible, just put it in the chat. Who is your client? Okay. Where is that client? Like what is the platforms or like the things that that client uses? Okay. Simple. And what is the service? As simple as that. Can anyone put this for me on the chat? I would be grateful for them. Okay. Till the point you know this three questions answer and you're clear with this three questions answer. Okay. Uh, Everything becomes a piece of cake. Okay. The reason our agencies are wildly successful as compared to other, okay, or other agencies in the similar niche is because we know the who. Okay, we know who is our client, what is that client, and what that client does. Okay, thank you, Arun, for posting this up. I'm so grateful. These three questions, when you get answers to these three questions, then you could hyper focus, build your systems. And this whole session, see, I'm not coming here to give you a basic idea of the things. Ki, on this call, my goal here is to not, again, you know that how we do our calls. We do our calls till the point all the questions are not answered. So I'll try to clear it out for a lot of you. But on this call, you'll get that idea by yourself. You need to know who is your client. Again, if you're focused on one service and you're focused on one client, and then you build everything according to that, the success level is super high. Okay. You could get maximum success out. So you should know the who. You should know the person, and you should know the service. If you get all these things sorted, everything becomes a piece of cake. Okay. Now, in order to do that thing very easily, okay, in order to do that thing very easily, we have built something for you. Okay. We actually give you something which we have done in our agency only. Okay. And this is what we call it as three things. Take a screenshot. These are three things that you need to understand. Okay. This is some high level crazy shit. No, not a lot of people talk about. But till the point you don't have these three things clear out, your GTM, which is your go to market motion, which is who is your client, your ideal client profile, which is what is the service that they are looking for, and the persona, at what buying stage they are. Okay. So in order to make it very simple, go to market motion, there are different type of motions. I'll cover each motion at a time. Okay. Okay. Into 20. Heath, I did not got this thing. Oh yeah, I have that thing. Like I use okay a lot. So go to market motion. Please take a screenshot. This is very important for you to take a screenshot. I'll just don't use a presentation. I'll actually show you one of the GTMs for shortwits. But I have a question. Now, each one on this call is clear with shortwits. Does each one on this call is clear with shortwits? Like what shortwit does? It's an unlimited video editing service for people. Like everyone is clear with that, or is that any like big thing? Yes, Keshav is clear. Everyone is clear. Shortwits is one of our unlimited video editing service that is on a productized model. We sell that service on a productized basis. By the way, the first person to enroll today in the program gets a massive bonus, but I would announce that bonus just when, just like call bonus was for yesterday, I have a much bigger bonus for today, but it's for the only first person that joins. It would be announced on like let's do it at 2:35 ka mark. Okay. So here is the one thing. Rather than just talking you about like what is a GTM, and you were more confident yesterday. Arey, aisa kuch nahi hai bhai. It's just the thinking that you guys have. Go to market motion is very simple. The topics are quite a bit complicated. So GTM is simple. The strategy that you use to sell something, or it, so GTMs are different types. So go to market is like a strategy. There are strategies for different things in a company. There is a strategy for sales. There's a strategy to, let's say, make revenue out of a single customer. There is a strategy, let's say there is a strategy to like, there is a GTM motion, let's say for sales. There's a GTM motion to get the upsell to an existing client. There's a GTM motion for maybe, let's say, getting the maximum conversion from a customer. So GTM is basically a process to get anything done. Now, ideal client profile is the exact, I would say, how does your ideal client look? Like if you want to close a client, how does your ideal client look? There are some conditions, I'll show you it live. And persona of TG, like at what buying stage that person is. So persona is like the buying stage. Ideal client profile is how does the client looks. Okay. To make this thing very simple for you to understand, I'll open one of my own accounts. This is how I train to my team. I'm a more of a, what you like, connector and all these things. I like to put it like that. Let's go and show it to you like with our thing. So now we are in our account. Again, things from here gonna be get complicated, but again, you have paid money to understand all this. Okay. So what we do is we don't take our agency like a agency, or we don't treat our agency like a agency. We treat it like a software company. We treat it like a product company, where every single day we are optimizing for small conversions. We are optimizing for reviews. We are optimizing it for wins. That's how we look into our company. Okay. We have process for each and everything. So how we look into our company is very different. We don't look it like an agency. For us, agency, our stuff is not like, for us, Shortwits or any of our agency is just not a random agency. It's like a product. How we'd like to put it like that is it's a product that we use. Okay. So Shortwits is an agency, or we treat it like a software company. So this is our GTM motion for sales. How do we define this GTM motion for sales? First, what does Shortwits do is it's a unlimited editing service. Now, to whom are we giving our service, or to whom I'm reaching out to in order to sell my services? I have one, my SMB employees, which is SMB customers, which is customers in the range of 1 to 10, which is 1 to 10 employees is what this SMB customers have. If a business is having, again, all my customer are from outside India. So this, even though I haven't highlighted it, all the thing that you see on this document is for international client. It's not for India. It's for international clients. So US, Australia, and all these countries. Okay. So what is my service? This is the motion for sales. What is my service? Which is my core service is unlimited video editing request for business owner. Who is my audience? Small and medium business owners in US having in between 3 to 10 employees. Why are they are my target audience? Because they have a highly profitable business. Then I'm going after a mid-market audience, which is 10 to 25 employees in the company, or it could also extend to 15 employees. Why am I going after them, and what is the reason to sell them? Is that sometimes they have a high content output volume requirement. And next is enterprise client, anyone who has from 50 employees to 500 employees, okay, in their company. So employee is like a core figure. Now, this becomes my ICP. This is my ICP. Like, this is the audience that I'm going after. My ICP is what? I'm not going to every single small and medium sized business owner in US. I am much defining them. Okay. Rather than going after everyone in US, I'm trying to define them a bit better. Okay. A bit better is something like this. Okay. Is I am going after agency owner, I'm going after coaches, and I'm going after realtors. Why am I going after them? Okay. The reason I'm going after them is, again, you could see that over a certain percentage of people, over 42% of our client base comes from agency owner. So uh what we learned yesterday was defining your audience and niching it down. And niching it down always helps, no matter what you're doing. Okay. No matter what you're doing, massive niching down works for your business massively. So you don't have to go for every single customer in US. You have to sit today, tomorrow, whenever you feel like, and define your who. Who is your audience? So for us, it's like agency owners are our audience. Okay. We have agency owners, we have coaches and realtors. And then we work on thinking from an agency owner's aspect. Like, how do we qualify agency owner? You cannot work with every agency owner. There are 6 million plus agency owners in the world. Okay, 6 million, I'm saying, sorry, 600,000 plus agency owner just listed on LinkedIn as an agency owner. So you cannot work with each and every single agency owner. So the qualification that I'm looking for, they should be doing minimum $5,000 a month in profit. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. If they are not making profits, they cannot work. Who was that? Give me a second. I've just turned off the unmute themselves. Okay. So yeah, they should be doing a minimum $500,000 in profit. Next is they should be having a minimum 10 clients. They are running and testing multiple ads for their clients, and preferably in the YouTube or Facebook ads agency owner in a local lead gen space. So when my guys, and you would see how this ICP building works for me. What is the problem that they are facing, which is your ideal customer is facing? They want to test a lot on ad, but do not have a reliable team that knows about ads editing. They can't keep on paying for per video pricing because ads ideas are done on priority basis and need a lot of testing with hooks. So this is what the issue that they are facing. A lot of time they want to test ads, but they do not have a team. This is according to Shortbit. So I've defined a level to qualify them, and I've defined a problem that they are facing. So taking the qualification and the problem, then I build a pitch, which is how Shortbits can help agency owners doing minimum $5,000 a month, help them to test more on ads with new creatives delivered on predictable basis. No in-house editor needed, which would save cost, and access to editor is 24/7. Fixed cost per month basis, you can test as much as you want while the bill remains the same. All the editors under one subscription only. So we hire the best editor just for you, so you can keep the focus. Again, this could be made as a pointer for any business you are in. It's just not for mine. Take the problem, build a solution. Okay. Now, this becomes my ICP. My ICP is here. My ICP gets completed till this point. Okay. Then I'm having my persona. Persona means whom I'm going to sell. Now, if I talk about agency owner is too broad. So then I define my personas here. So if I show about persona, Persona is the different stages at which they are. So let's say someone is looking to hire editors and they are an agency owners. They come under my persona. They are the people that I would like to work with. If somebody is an agency owner and they are running a lot of Facebook and YouTube ads, they are again something that I would look after. How would I find that? I'll use Facebook ads library to find them. Can be done using Facebook scroll. So this is like for my team, how they could do it. People using a particular CRM or a particular tech stack, we could use LinkedIn's tech stack for particular tools, and having a lot of clients and need diversified team access, or they are under a certain revenue size or the mid market. Okay. So this is my persona, like people in different decision making stage. Similarly, for my team, I have also built a process here, which is which type of agency you should be going after and which sort of agency you should not be going after. If you're someone who's providing Google ad service or any sort of services, you guys can use this, you guys can do this. It's very important, or it's very easy for you to copy it out. I have listed down agency owners as a thing. You could give them white label services. What is a white label service? A white label service is very simple, which is where you do the operation and the agency owner does the sales. Okay. So here are different type of agency owners, and how would we reach out to that target audience is how we have defined our ICP, which is, let's say, marketing channels, organic, inorganic, Facebook post, IG on Devvrat thing, cold emails to agency owner. Here you could see pitching white label service plus complete video editing. That's what we are sending it on instantly. We can use our Fiverr profile to close this sort of clients, dedicated SEO and dedicated landing pages. And then we have teams for each and everything. Similarly, if we are going for LinkedIn Sales Navigator, this is are the steps that we would find. Again, you don't need to go through the steps. I'll show it to you live. Okay. So does most of you have clarity a bit on what is an ICP? Do some of you have a clarity on what is an ICP, what is a GTM? Okay. Which is simple. Okay. You define the who, you define the service, you get a clarity. You need to know your who the audience is, what you are sending to that audience before doing anything. Okay. This is very important. When you are clear with the basics, then only you could scale. But if you don't know the basics, there's no point of like thinking to scale like crazy. Okay. There is no point of doing that at all. Clear? Can we move forward? Can we move forward? You will share with the graphs, right? No, that's like you cannot. There's no point of those graphs because stuff we would cover after this is like more practical stuff. Okay, it's more practical. Okay, so give me 1 second. Uh, Trying to get immense tips to get immense level of clarity like this. You have to always figure it out, bro. Like we have defined and we have got this clarity. Not with this, but if you could see this, this is like how we have got the clarity, like um something like this. Insane stuff. Okay, insane stuff. Like, and to you, if you guys want to see like how much level of clarity we have, this is like where we have defined firmographics, demography traits, technographics, decision makers that we would go after. And using all those information, we have built our GTMs. So I can show it to you here. Let me show it to you here in our SDR channels. This is the level of clarity that we have built. Okay. So this is how we define it. Just for your ease, this is how we define our ICP. Shortbids is going after companies, medium to large size employees, revenue with more than Acha, this is our enterprise level ICP. So this is our enterprise level ICP. Focus on industries that heavy utilize video content. Example, technology, education, marketing and advertising, e-commerce, healthcare, entertainment. Geography, all excluding Indian subcontinent. Who is the decision maker? Marketing director, content marketing manager, product marketing manager, agency partner, or agency account manager. What are the pain points that they for? Lack of internal resources, need for high quality, exhaustive video content. They are on tight deadlines and complete projects, and communication challenges. These are the pain points. How would we reach out to the each demographic? This is the different stages: ICP, channel, FB, Apollo. This is how our team follows. Okay, everything is structured. Different buyer persona. If you are going after SaaS, who is the buyer persona? Project managers, team lead. What is the content marketing push that they do? The messaging pull, the USP stages. Okay. The e-commerce. So what we do is basically we have defined for each and every step. By the way, this is fully available inside FAC. if you join FAC, this is fully available for you to have a learn about. Okay. How to do it, the sales process via FB. It is there. So this is done by someone in our team. Someone in our team who we pay a very, very, very hefty salary. But he handles all this process. So each and everything, then each persona we have TGs. We have exhaustive TGs, we have imperative TGs. Then how are we making a sales pod? You could see this. These are different sales pod. How we are using MDR, SDR, AE, multiple type of sales pods to get 100 marketing qualified leads, which is 500 prospects, all those things. So took time to do it. But again, yeah, we have it we clearly defined. So the main thing is, once you understand your ICP, okay, once you understand your ICP, the next thing, Prakash, again, that's already inside FAC. Okay. But this spreadsheet that you just saw, like this presentation that you just saw, this one, it would be available for all of you. Okay. So the next thing here is, and for the reason that you have joined is, yeah, one of the best methods at this point of time we have inside our agencies, and an organic method, which is where we are not paying a heck lot of money. Though we are paying a heck lot of money, we are running heck lot of ads on Facebook ad live, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. We are running a lot of ads. But what is the one outbound method that is getting us consistent clients? I've just added some screenshot. Again, I know a bit, these are a bit old because there have been a lot of new closings. But this is like sales alert, plans $99 per month, source of lead, LinkedIn by Gaurang Chaudhary. Congratulations, girl. This is Jesse, $999 per month, closing by Paras. Source of lead, Gaurang Chaudhary. So all this, like, just to give you a quick context, again, we have tons and tons of lead closed from LinkedIn, but I just found out, so I attached the screenshot. So my point here is, how many of you want to learn the process of closing leads, getting customers from LinkedIn? Again, this won't be those basic processes. If you really want to get through the very, very, very basic processes, please go on YouTube and search for it. Okay. I don't want to give you those basic free level ka knowledge. That's already available on internet. You're free to go. You're free to choose. Okay. Next is, I can see only 2 comments. So you guys, others are not interested. Yeah, if I can be so pumped up, why are you not pumped up? You are getting to learn. Like you should be more than pumped up than me. Okay. LinkedIn is the best way to get clients. Okay. Now, remember yesterday I told this, everyone keep on commenting. I need you to put the comments. Okay. I need you to put the comments. I need you to engage. I need you to ask the questions. I'm sort of guy like that. Okay. I love questions. Okay. Give me 1 second. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Niranjan, all the people hiding, please. ऐसा नहीं है यार. If you're listening to me, just comment it. Okay, you'll just catch my attention. There's no point of being an introvert on this call. Okay, I'm way too much extrovert. I'm way too much extrovert. Okay, yeah. So let's get straight into the topic. Do you guys want to know the first enrollment bonus for today? Some lectures are going bounce to me because you are a beginner. I told this yesterday only. That's the reason I stopped you to joining FAC. Okay. Let me announce the first bonus. Okay. Let me announce the first bonus. The first person to join on this call, even I haven't checked the sales record, so I don't know has anyone joined or not. And as soon as I get a confirmation in the chat, this is gone. The first person to join Freelancing Advanced course today would get 2 months of free trial from our side, which costs you 14,000 rupees for absolutely free. But just one person today, the first person today gets LinkedIn Sales Navigator absolutely free, activated on your profile on Thursday. Okay. If you join Freelancing Advanced course on this call and you become the first person to join, and as soon as you join it, confirm me in the chat so I could allot you the code. Okay. That's it. This is the offer. First person to join today gets LinkedIn Sales Navigator, 14,000 rupees, absolutely free for 2 months. We'll sponsor your account. We'll give it to you from our own account. Okay. Let's get into the things. I want to see who's the first guy. But yeah, this is the most important slide for you to understand. Okay. This is how a LinkedIn prospecting fundamental funnel looks like. Okay. Uh, Even if I've used the sales, can I evaluate? No, Simran. You should have a profile which is like unused completely. Okay, no Sales Navigator activated. If you have used premium, that's fine. Not Sales Navigator. Okay. Sorry. Then you could wait for other bonuses. Okay. Because if we sponsor you from our company account, we could just only give you 2 months trial. Okay. And we pay a lot to LinkedIn. So yeah, take a screenshot everyone for this, and I'll be right back in 1 minute. Okay. Just take a screenshot. Very important slide. Okay. And Gaurav, can you announce the bonus and the links to everyone? The first person to join gets LinkedIn Sales Navigator free for 2 months, 14,000. Just 2 minutes and I'll be back. Okay. I'm back. And this is a very important thing is when you do prospecting on LinkedIn, you should know your who's. Okay. Who are you reaching out to? So rather than talking about this information, you'll keep this image open on your side wherever you're taking down the notes. You'll keep this open on your side. And then I'll share my LinkedIn account and I'll tell you how to use the options. Clear, everyone? Now, this is not a basic level of LinkedIn. If you want to know the basic level of LinkedIn, please go ahead and search it on what do you call it, on YouTube. Okay, this is not basic level stuff. This is bit advanced. And let me just share the screen. Can you guys see my LinkedIn? Can you guys see one of our LinkedIn accounts? This is our SDR LinkedIn accounts. Our SDRs use our LinkedIn accounts. Okay, few things very important for LinkedIn. First is your profile should be customized with the thing. I know Weber Sisinti is a great player in this, but this is how our SDR profile looks. If you look into on any of our SDR profile, SDRs are like our team members that do. So if you see this, you see this profile, you see like everything is optimized. You both work at powered by Sales Navigator. 3 months ago, um, if I go on any different profile, let's say Akash Manoj is also one of our SDRs. You see a commonality in every profile, right? You see a commonality in every profile. The commonality here is everyone puts their information, okay, which they specify that they are working with our own company. Next is they specify that they are working with my primary company, let's say, which is Beaver Branding. After putting it here, they customize their profile as per as information that I've created, and they put a lot of posts out. So quick tip here, whenever you are doing the outbounds, whenever you are doing the reach outs, make sure your profile is first optimized to share what you guys are doing. Like whatever business you guys are doing, there should be a lot of information about that. Now, I'm not a LinkedIn optimization expert, so I'll do not get into that. Okay. Now, how do you use SalesNav? SalesNav is the most powerful tool that LinkedIn has ever built. This tool is like this tool is like everything that you in order. This tool is like everything you need in order to grow your agency. Okay, or basically get your ideal prospects. This tool is each and everything. Okay, how do you do this tool, or how do this tool works? Okay, you come here on LinkedIn, and some people might know this process already because you have attended today's session. But yeah, let me just repeat it. This is for all the people who joined FAC but missed today's session, and also new people. Okay, you basically define the audience. You get two options in LinkedIn called as lead filters and account filters. Okay, the very simple difference between a lead filter and an account filter is this: lead filter is used to get accounts. Okay, lead filter is used to get accounts of people, which is like lead filter gets you an idea of the people on LinkedIn. Okay, an account filter is used to get companies. Okay, Simple as that. Lead filter is for people, account filters is for companies. Clear with this? A lot of you, what you do is you just go in the search and type something like, let's say, uh, let's just take any random thing. Maybe let's say Shopify hiring. Okay. You do this and you hit the search option. And what happens is you get some results like this. Okay. This is not how it works, my friend. And I've seen this happening again and again. So you need to know a structured process of doing research on LinkedIn. Okay. Now let me show that structure process. First of all, you learn to use the lead filters option. Okay. You click on the lead filters. You click on company headcount. First of all, company headcount is what? Company headcount is the number of people in a company. So how many of you remember what audience we told in the mid market? How many of you remember that? The number of audience we told in the mid market? Go, go, go. Go in the chats and answer this. I had shown it on my screen. 20. It was? Yep, 20, 10 to 20. Sachin Gope is having his attention. Right. So 10 to 20. Let's consider 10 to 20. So there is no 10 to 20 option. So we'll use 11 to 50 option. Okay. We add a company headcount. This is why having a thing. But if you look for the companies, how many companies are you seeing on the left-hand side of my screen? How many companies are you seeing in the number which we just shared? Give me a second. How many people are you seeing in this section? 62 million result. Can you reach out to all the 62 million companies on LinkedIn? Is that possible by any chance? Is that possible by any chance? No, right? So how would you do that? Or how do you reach out to those companies? Okay. How do you reach out to those companies? Okay. The best thing is you should know your target audience. Okay. So we started with, can anyone keep on making the notes? Just write in your notes, first search 62 million plus result. Okay. Next is what we want to do is, let's say we want to work with a specific company type. Self-employed, privately held. In case you're looking for government contracts, you could go with this option. But rather than going with this option, I'll go for, let's say, all the people based, all the companies, let's say, based in, let's say, a particular country. So for this example, let's take United Kingdom. Okay. So I am looking to find all companies in United Kingdom having 11 to 50 employees. Has a number went down? Has a number went down a bit? Has a number came down from 16 million to like much smaller number? Yep. Okay. But does this, like, 2 million is like a small number, or it's still like blatantly big number? It's blatantly big number, right? Now you remember what was our ICP here? What was our ICP here? Remember what were we trying to have an ICP? Let's say I want to find all people who are content marketing manager. Okay. In UK, content marketing manager. So I take this content marketing manager, I copy this out, I put it here. Content marketing manager or marketing content manager. Is the result a little bit lower? Is it easier to reach out to 101 people? Country, city, industry, and profile. Yes. Yep. This is what I did. Now let's just taste. This is one result. What if I just change it from here and I write everyone in, let's say, marketing function, marketing function. Okay. And let's say I change the country here from, let's say, company headquarter location. And I put it like Australia. Okay. And I put it here, 44,000 result. Okay. Very big result number. Okay. I'm also looking for people who have been in that particular job. Okay. Or that job title, like, let's say we added like marketing manager. Or let's say their seniority level, we add it like, rather than entry level, we make it, let's say, like experienced manager. Or let's say something we write it at like experienced manager or owner partner, not entry level. So owner partner, you still got a lower result. Experienced manager, owner partner, 625 results. This is how you use LinkedIn. So you use seniority level to, for people who are like bit senior in their job. Similarly, you could also use this filter, which is called as years in current company. You're looking for people who have been with that company in the marketing function for, let's say, 6 to 10 years. If they are in the same company for a long time, it increases the chance because they have more decision making in the company. They are a bigger decision maker. Okay. And then you just take for some examples here. Okay. Schools, geographic, country position. After getting all this result, here is what my secret trick is. I always turn on this option called as posted on LinkedIn. I don't want to reach out to people who are not active on LinkedIn. Okay. Similarly, here you had 5,000 plus result with the categories that we just did. I just added posted on LinkedIn as a filter, and you could see 605 results, which is much lower. And now I could reach out to people of the 605 results. Okay. Or let's say I want to make it much more down. 605 is a bit high. Then I look for keywords like, let's say, video editor. Have they put anything around the keyword of video editor? 5 people have posted things around video editor, because art director, video editor, Anurag Anand is a video editor by himself. He's from Nepal, so not our target audience. Okay. But let's say Ryan Griffin, marketing manager, Fenet.co, and it's an engineering company. He has been with the company for 2 years, 1 month, and he has posted something stuff on the LinkedIn. Okay. Or Shan Miller, he is a teacher, media and entertainment, a dedicated with 20 in content creation, media and leadership. He's your guy. So LinkedIn is not about how many people that you could reach out to. LinkedIn is more about how could you customize the number of results to reach out to your target audience. This is what LinkedIn is all about. LinkedIn is about how clearly you could do. You just saw me using a LinkedIn feature. Okay. Another feature that I would like to talk about here is, let's say, I'll show it to you. Okay. Another filter that I'll use. Do you have a particular competitor in your mind, a particular big company in your mind that you want to reach out to? A particular big company that you want to reach out to? Just put the name of the company in the chat. Like, you know that a big, if they are your competitor, or maybe like you could offer the services, you know them, the niche, you know what they do. Give me one company name. Do not give me Amazon, Apple, something like that. Are yaar, Morgan Stanley thodi. Small company that you think it's in your niche, it's doing good. Oh, hello. Okay. Is that Mandeep? This is like the company name, right? Oh, hello. Which one? Mandeep, which one? The first one? Okay. Let's include this. Oh, hello has no, let me just remove all filters. Okay. Is this the right company we are reaching out to, Mandeep? Natalie Mikala is the CEO. Yep. So this is how you guys can use the current company option. You could find the companies that you think, and then like Mandeep, if I've been in your place, then I could have pitched it, but like you're in the company, connect. So this is how you do. This is step one, which is where you either you use the filter option to reach out to your target audience. Other thing is you want to use the account based filter. Now, account based filter, whenever you open, it looks like this. So what you have to do is, this is a very hack that a lot of you don't know, is that you have to click on the see all filters. You have to always click on see all filters. Okay. Then only it would give. Now, things that are very different. Here you get annual revenue, which is you could look for companies who are doing, let's say, minimum $1 million to maximum $10 million a year. And you could find those companies. Okay. Basically, you use companies based on the search result. And let's say I want to find companies whose marketing department is growing, because if their marketing department is growing, that means they have requirement, let's say, for content. Okay. Or let's say if I get content requirement, let's say I put it like 5% growth to 15% growth, and I click on ad. Okay. You get 9,000 plus companies whose revenue is between 1 million to 10 million, and their marketing department is growing. Okay. And then you want to find companies that are there just in Australia. Okay. You include that. Now you get 168 companies, okay, which are having these things. And if I want to further niche it down, what I can do is I can use this option called a technology used. So because let's say I had run a company which is in video editing, frame.io is a very big tool which is being used. If I add frame.io and let's say I remove this filter and I'm trying to find all the companies in 1 to 10 million range in Australia, having a technology on the site like Frame, you could find this number of companies. Okay. And then a lot of you make this mistake is directly you reach out to the company page. Don't do that thing. That doesn't make any sense. What you could look after is just click on this 24 employees. Or okay, one quick tip here is do not go for any recruitment company. Okay, any company where recruitment, where staff, where human resourcing is added, don't reach out to those companies. So let's say, um let's try to find something like that. Monash Law is a company, 10 to 20 million in revenue. um or Genesis Motor is also big, but 88 employees who are using frame.io. And then I could find the people who are like, I get the company here. You don't have to use your own mind. Just click on seniority level and just look for experienced managers and directors. So I'll click on directors and experienced managers. It would automatically give you like who are the right people to reach it out to in Monash Law. Okay. Or here in this case, it is also showing owner or partner on seniors. So let's just write seniors. So these are the ways of how you could find people using a particular tech stack. Maybe you are reaching out to like software companies. In that case, you could just write it here like technology used. Maybe let's say a particular software like Python is there. No, Python is not there. So let's say something like Shopify. Are looking for all the companies in Shopify niche. So you could write Shopify and then Shopify, and then it would show you all the companies. 130,000 plus companies use. And these are most of the companies, let's say, in e-commerce category. And then if you really want to see that if they're growing or not. So what you would just write here is annual revenue, company headcount growth, are they growing or not? So are they going with 15% to 10%? Simple. You got all the companies that are growing. This is step one. Now the step two is basically, let's say you got a lead. Okay, so in my case, I have a couple of leads saved on my account. These are like all the leads that I have saved with on my account with different permutations and combinations. Let's just take one lead that has been saved, Alster Coleman. Okay, if I take Alster Coleman as my lead, okay, and I open the profile, a lot of you, what you do the mistake when you work on LinkedIn, what you do the very big mistake is that you just reach out to the lead blatantly. Hey, hi, Alster, I'm giving video editing as a service. Are you interested or not? How many of you have done this in the past? You just blatantly reached out to those lead. Okay. You are not optimizing your messages. You're not optimizing your campaigns. Okay. It's a very bad habit. See, on LinkedIn, when yesterday I've told this already. In LinkedIn, either you could spend time or either you could spend money. Okay, very important. And that happens for all the businesses. So if you don't have the money, you need to spend time, right? You cannot go for like you cannot go for doing something without the things. So I'll take you the research process of how I write my messages. Okay, how I write my messages. I'll just do it again. We'll try to make it a bit fast. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Uh, Here we open. Mm, mm, mm. 1 second. I'm just making the things here. Okay, here we get it. So let's say I take any random profile, okay, which is let's say for this example, it's not random, but I've done this in the past, but we need to do the sessions in a fast manner. So I'll show you this. Let's say Alster Coleman is someone that I reached out to. I got it. So all I do with Alster Coleman is rather than taking like pitching him for each and everything, what I try to do is rather than doing everything pitching, which is like pitching him everything that I have to offer and not customizing my pitches, which is how you get the things done at the start. What I would do is I'll rather than that, I'll try to pitch him based upon certain keywords. Okay. So what I do is I go on to his profile. This is a process that you should always follow. You click on someone's profile, you look for the things that you get on his profile. So example, in this case, you could see that Alistair Coleman has been with Spicy Web for more than 3 years. You could see this. Where can you see this? Here. Help you gain ROI on digital marketing. Here you could see 3 years, 1 month. He has been with Spicy Web. I've took a couple of pointers. His company is doing website paid media SEO. How do I got that? Is here website paid media SEO. This is what his company is doing. He has been with the company for 4 years, already creating content on LinkedIn. Recently, he had a Google case study. How do I got that? Recently, he had a Google case study is because I click on see all activities. I went down. Let me just open it in a new tab. His profile in a new tab. Okay. I opened his profile and here you could see that you could see that he had a recent case study. Uh, Spicy Web big with 4 design awards. Ever thought exciting digital marketing news? So what I try to do is I study the profile a bit. Okay. This see this. He had a Google case study. You could see this in 1 month ago. He had a Google case study. So I take all this touch point of data and I create my 4 unique angles being featured on Australia's top entrepreneur. So these are the pointers that I take. Okay, which is 5 or 6 key unique pointers from his account. Okay, his LinkedIn account hardly takes me 3 to 5 minutes to do this. And then what I do is I take those things and I put it in GPT. I put it in GPT something like this. Agency is doing 3 things already. Website paid SEO. He has been with the company at 4 years, already creating content on LinkedIn. Had a recent Google case study and been featured on Australia's top entrepreneur. And this is what the prompt I give. Assume you are the best salesperson trying to convince for shortwits. Like assume you are the best salesperson trying to convince for your agency name and then you put it your offer for the name. This is what we do. Here is thing. So I get a offer like such a long message like this. All you need to do is put this very important prompt. Okay. Here is what I came up with. Congrats on the Google case study. Da, 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 da. Now GPT, can you make this under 500 characters? Because 500 characters is the limit. So what we got as a like using all the information what we gave to GPT, it made a pitch, personalized pitch for Alistair Coleman doing something like this. Congrats on the Google case study and making Australia's top entrepreneur list. Alistair, as you're doing paid ads, are you handling all the editing yourself? Question mark. Okay. You're active on LinkedIn. Imagine turning your Google ads wing into quick engaging videos with short bits. You can showcase SEO success or client story that drive results. After 4 years, your company, why not create the behind the agency series? We'll handle unlimited video editing for 24/7. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you this whole chat. Okay. So you could learn how to do the transcripting and how to refine your messaging. I just dropped it in the chat. Make chat. No, I don't want it to discoverable. Yeah, I gave you a chat thread of how I optimize my messages so that again, all you need to do in your lead gen LinkedIn process is find very specific audiences to after finding that very specific audiences, which is your unique audiences, you find those very specific unique audiences. You take 4 to 5, you have to limit your search to almost like 50 or 60 people only. Then you will send personalized messages to people. How would you make personalized message? Is first you'll find 4 to 5 different touch points and then you send the pitches out. Okay. Clear with the process. Now remember that LinkedIn is a number game. You have to keep on testing. If you can see this, archived, focused, like here are some things. You see it's getting a result. On this account, see this, we are testing it constantly out. Okay. So here is some of the messaging that we have been testing out. So again, coming back to the topic is this. Okay. You guys, how are you guys got an idea of how we use the prospecting fundamental? Do you guys have some idea now how we use the prospecting fundamental, which is we reached out to decision makers in individual departments and departments head. So you are not going after everyone on LinkedIn. If you closely saw that, I'm not going after the owner and founder that everyone does. I'm going for department heads. Similarly, I'm using different level of searches for different level of data, a lead based search and an account based search. You're looking for companies that are actively hiring, and you're looking for companies that are SMB, mid market, or enterprise. So rather than talking about low ticket, high ticket, I'm talking about different stages of the company. Are they SMB? Are they mid market? Are they enterprise? And what are the tools that they are using? Next point, if you want to scale your services with LinkedIn, you have to understand the difference between a broad and a personalized pitch. Okay. He's already a marketing. Why would he entertain us? Again, Rahul, great question. But remember, my service is not a marketing company service. My service is around Shortwit, which is an unlimited editing service. The way you position yourself is very important. We are giving him content ideas. And it's not, if you know something about international market, talent is costly. That's the reason outsourcing has a business. Okay. Here is the thing. You have to understand a very big thing difference between and a broad pitch and a personalized pitch. What you just saw, okay, of Alistair Coleman, or let's say we just put Alistair Coleman here. Alistair Coleman. Where's this guy gone? Okay. So view in Sales Navigator. You sent a message. See this, even declined your email, but at least I got a decline on this. The point here is at least I got a decline. That's very important. So example, here you could see this, opting for a free video trial. Congrats on the Google case study. This is how we have made it. This is example of a personalized cold email. So I'll show you one more personalized LinkedIn mail that I sent. Okay. Here you go. I go on LinkedIn. We have multiple LinkedIn accounts. So now let's just search for this guy called as if this is the right account that I have, Jason. So this is not the account that I have. Let's search for another LinkedIn account. Okay, this is the right account. This is another sort of cold emails that I sent. Okay. Cold LinkedIn's that I sent. Okay. First, Sastra fan, which is like a always take screenshot when I'm talking. Okay. So I am assuming that you guys are taking the screenshot. So first thing, hi Jason, Dave this side, founder of shortbreads.co, a subscription based content service. You have this. As a big of Sastra fan, I want you to be to the level of Affiliate World Conference with multiple events online and offline with subscription options, which is where I'm talking about what is, uh, 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 these are all different profiles. Okay. And I have my team members who have access to different profiles, but I have only two profiles. Don't worry. Okay. I have only two profiles. It's all my team members' profile that I have access to. Okay. Now, as a big fan of Sastra, I wanted to be a level of Affiliate World Conference. I'm talking about his competitor. A small feedback here, some things that we could do. Our community, the reason you would see me using the word our, which is I'm trying to associate my company with his company. Our community on Instagram is not going, and these are the things that we could do. I've given him like 4 different feedbacks. These are completely customized to his company, and we can do growth hacking to grow our audience. I've been doing it on my profile. Here is like how I create my what do you call it, as authority, like commenting something to this, running with a very small budget ads to our page, giving this free value, and all this plus can be done on autopilot explained here. And then I attach a LinkedIn clip video. This guy did not responded to me on LinkedIn, but this guy, same guy responded to opted in on Instagram. So yes, I also do a multi-platform reach out. So once I create a personalized pitch, then my team does what is they just reach out to that person on different accounts. Okay. This is what we do. This is what we like how we have built our process. So are you guys a bit clear? This is example. What you just saw is an example of a personalized pitch, but you also need to do a broad pitch. So what is a broad pitch? We come here again. What is a broad pitch? Broad pitch is where you have put your offers to each and everyone, whoever is interested. Okay. Something like this. Uh, Amina, quick question about Abstract Visions LLC. Hi, Amina. Your commitment to fostering positive self-expression, promoting enhancing communities to color growth seems innovative. I believe we could work you by reducing your time on editing after the production. Recently worked with Brandon Hibbs on Fizz. Yes, thank you for your kind words. Yes, I'm interested in talking. So please share your availability for next week. It works. Okay, it works. Everything works. Okay, everything works if you do it right. But see, if you do the reach outs, you'll get responses. Okay, you'll get good responses, you'll not get good responses. But if you see, we are testing out so much with the content, we are almost testing out like crazy. This content is different, this pitch is different. It's all about testing. And a lot of you, what you don't do is you don't do testings. That's the very big thing that you don't do. If I go down and I keep on going down, okay, something like this. Okay, something like this. Hey Jack, we have been helping growing startups like yours to save $3,000 on local editors with unlimited editing requests. Whether you need interested in checking out our, yeah, yes, please share our portfolio. See the amount of testings we are doing. By the way, we have recorded all these textings for you to cover it out in FAC. But the main thing here is our team always does testing. We never stop on testing. We are testing each and everything. Okay. How did you create shortways? Rahul, I have already answered that. Is it to have create fiction accounts for sales navigation to end? Is it to create fiction accounts? What's fiction accounts? I'm not sure with that. Okay. So the point here is this. Either you test out with a lot of broad message or either you test out with a personalized message. Okay. Personalized, and I have promised you a LinkedIn template. This is how our LinkedIn template looks like. Giving it all to you in the chat coming in 3, 2, 1. Dummy account. Prakash, मैंने आंसर कर दिया है. I haven't done it. I do just have 2 accounts and those accounts are with me for years. I have my team members account. So here is a LinkedIn pitch. I've just given access to all of you. Here you could see us testing out multiple variations, some copies that have worked for us on a broad pitch for SaaS for our audiences. Some examples of a personalized pitch. Okay, so yeah, this is like pretty much basics. We just had discussed a lot in depth today in FAC. Inside our account, we discussed a lot about like much more detail into that. But are you guys a bit clear with this? Like, put in the question or put it in the chat if you are guys clear with how to use LinkedIn now. Don't have to go on long like high ticket, low ticket, this that, nothing like that. You know the process, you know the ICP, you know the how to go after a particular audience. See, no platform is perfect. It's always about testing. It's always, you saw in some messages I got a no. Well, it's better to get a no. I'm not trying to show you a very good picture around. I also get a no. That's fine. Right? It's important to show the things where I'm lacking at. Right? But again, to be really frank, nothing till this point has been done by me. I have a team in place. Gaurang handles my account. They do all the things. Everything here is done by a team in place. Okay, what you learned till this point. Okay, I want you to have a thing that are you guys clear, not clear, clear, not clear. Explain how to plan with freelander. Harvinder, उस पे ना बहुत सारा LinkedIn videos already है. Less people do it with sales navigator. You go on YouTube, you'll find hundreds of videos. ठीक है भाई? See, LinkedIn sales navigator doesn't cost like crazy. Okay, if you think it's cost like crazy, nothing. In 7,000 rupees you get so many people that you could reach out to, and it's the best investment that you could do. Okay, uh only Aditya is clear on this call, or others are also clear as well, or was it like too damn confusing, too damn hard to understand? Okay, was it like too damn hard for you to understand, too damn hard for you to understand? Because if you is like I'm doing two tasks घर पे कुछ so handling them and also attending the clear. Dheeraj, you have to make a decision to join. I was thinking you will be the first guy to join today. I think it's not you, but it's someone else. uh Siddharth Suri, your payment has failed. Please look into that. Okay. Please look into that. Your payment has failed. Okay. So we are clear with LinkedIn. Time to do the second thing. Time to do the second learning. Okay. It's about Upwork. Okay. The second thing is about Upwork. So I'll show you the Upwork thing. Again, it would be a bit of a live, nothing recorded, nothing non-recorded stuff. Let me log in into the right Upwork account. Are you guys feeling bored? Is this getting too much technical? Okay, this is something I just missed to share with all of you. Yeah. Let's say you have a client which you have been in touch with from some other platform. Here is a script that you could just copy and paste it. Take a screenshot in case you need it. Script you could use if you have a client you know a basic information about. Just put it like hi name. As you are running a travel-based business, it's really in demand. I have a couple of marketing ideas for you. So this could be replaced as you are in dash business, whatever business they are in. This could be replaced and you could replace it with the business. And here are some ideas in development for you. Here are some ideas for consulting for you. Here are some accounting ideas for you. Here are a few marketing ideas to go forward. Like here are some consulting ideas to go forward. You pushed it down. I would be happy to execute on point 1 and 2 right away and would love to get on a call with you to plan on the other one. Does Tuesday 10 a.m. EST works? Let's scale. That's it. Okay. Everyone took a screenshot. You guys have the screenshot. Just confirm me. Have taken a screenshot of this. Confirm me. Done. And I've also put it in the chat. So you could have a copy of that. I've also put it in the chat. Okay. Uh, Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's prospect for a client. I've done it already. The second method that I have it for you is Upwork. Upwork is a great method because see, Fiverr is a more of an inbound method where you wait for the platform to get you the clients. But Upwork is where the client or the outreach or the outbounds that you do is in your control. Clear? So first of all, here is a fundamental proposal template for all of you to follow. The hardest thing in Upwork is to get a client, right? I have made this thing, the proposal that you sent in Upwork, okay? It is the hardest thing for you to do it. I've tried to make it very simple. Is what I've done is okay. Do anyone wants us to set up your Upwork profile? Here is a small question. I know the things I'll be explaining it all to you. As a senior marketing, you can reach out to accounts like that, but if you're a beginner, I'm sure you contact. Yes. Uh, Spursh, you're already getting that set up. So let's just do because someone named as Niharika has already taken the LinkedIn 12 months, 2 months free trial. So let's do another bonus. Everyone that joins during the process, I'm explaining the Upwork whole setup. That one person to join during that session in FAC would get a one-on-one onboarding setup by our team. Okay. Tell me how to send proposal with connects. Praveen, I would come to that. That's what the session is all about. Okay. So I'll test you out with a I'll show you everything with my account. Again, this is not our main account, just like how you see we have multiple accounts on every company. The main thing is here is make sure you have this Notion saved with you always. This is like how we use our proposal now. Here are a couple of things that you need to remember when you're doing Upwork. Okay, let me just open Upwork. And this is actually a pseudo account. So which means this is not like a fully live account where we have all our information. But on this account, it's also not like this is a completely inactive account. Okay. You could see there are some works in progress. You could see there are some finances in progress. You could see there's some like work is going on. Okay. Uh, Team management has been going on. So stuff is going on this platform. Okay. If I go into my stats and trends, you could see this proposals are going on. 12 months earning is 487. So yeah, this is a profile we majorly use to showing like on all our portfolio. Yes, Keshav, but it depends upon the timing. You remember that timing, right? There was a timing like for specific duration only. So yeah, we'll talk about that. Don't worry. Okay. I know your payment is there. So this is like our Upwork account. There are few things that I want to talk about Upwork. Okay. Very important few things. Upwork works in a very different model. Premium लिया हुआ है क्या on Upwork? Premium कुछ नहीं होता. There's nothing like premium on Upwork. Unless and until I don't get your question, what is the question about? Okay. Okay. Let's just come here. Giving something to all of you in the chat. Okay, here are some fundamentals of Upwork. Okay, I've just put it in the chat, but let me just guide you through. Okay, on Upwork, it is a outbound platform. So here are a couple of things that you should be aware of. First of all, Upwork is where the clients already have a demand. When you do LinkedIn, you convince the client to sell your services. Okay, you convince a client to sell your services. When you do outbound with Upwork, okay, there is the client who is looking for a specific service, and you just trying to convince that person to work with you, but he already has a demand. In the case of LinkedIn, the customer is not having a lot of demand. Okay, he's not having a lot of demand. You have to generate that demand out. When you work on Upwork, is the other party is having the requirement, they're looking to hire someone. All you have to do is show them your experience, show them your expertise, and come up with a good plan. Okay, I'm not a very big supporter of lowering down your prices like crazy just so that you get the work done. I'm not a big supporter of that. Second thing, I want the I'm really not a big supporter of that, because I don't think prices are a big concern. Okay, when you think about your business very seriously, so pricing doesn't plays a very big role when you think about your business very seriously. So rather than looking into that thing, what I look into, like rather than just competing on the prices, what I look into is that, does that person is a genuine buyer or not? How do I look into genuine buyer? There are a lot of stuff and processes for that. We could talk about that, but let me do one thing at a time. So on Upwork, my main goal is not just to um, uh, get projects at the lowest cost possible. And second thing, very important, is Upwork do not works if you just copy and paste the proposals. You need to have a lot of customization. Though people think it is competitive, I've been hearing the same from every single platform. But Upwork is the best way to get started if you want to do it right away. Clear? First thing first, the most important thing in your Upwork is your profile. If you do not optimize your profile, there's nothing you could do. Okay. Uh, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, guys? Your profile optimization. See, what is a profile optimization? What profile optimization plays a very important role. If you come on my profile, if you see this, my availability batch is turned on. Okay. I have two specialized profile. One is for video production. One is for video editing, but both are in the video editing category only. You cannot have two profiles into bhalta niche. One is social media marketing, and let's say other thing is let's say one is social media marketing and other is graphic design. You cannot have that. Okay, all your sub profiles, which is called as specialized profile, should be under one category. So here we have, first thing is video production, where we do end to end. Our charges here are $550. Remember, a lot of time client may not respond. You'll understand, Harvinder, why. Okay, you'll understand by yourself. Okay, why do client do not respond? For us also, it took us 3 years to optimize our Upwork. Okay, you are seeing one of our accounts. There's another account on a different name. I would not reveal that name, obviously. Uh, that has done over 130K plus. Okay. The point here is this. Okay. But you're seeing another profile. Okay. Here you'll find all the information. The point here is, when you do Upwork, okay, you just try to copy paste the profile. When we do Upwork is we try to customize each and every proposal. We customize our proposals and we customize our systems to an extent where, let's say, we get any proposal in a particular category. If I show you my team member account, okay, um we get any proposal in a different category, we have the stuff for it already. So let's go here. You see this? We have all our video links available, we have all our testimonial and feedbacks ready, we have all our proposal template ready, which is, let's say, if we are going, somebody is looking for, let's say, video editing and sport ads category, we have stuff written down for it. We have someone in looking in a manufacturing category, we have stuff written for it. So what we do is, we have, in real estate category, you could see everything is written down. So first of all, what we do different than most of you on Upwork is, we have a templatization in place for each and everything. Again, the proposals are fully customized according to the clients, but for an industry, we have templates and proposals already ready. Okay, that's one thing. Second, the keywords. Remember, now I don't need to explain you about keywords because you have already been experiencing about the keywords yesterday. So remember, all our keywords have been optimized for the keywords that we want to rank for. So this also plays a role, because if you see this and I go into my find work proposal on offer, I already have interviews coming on my profile. You could see interviews coming here, and here are the submitted proposals. And if you see my view rate, it is very high. The reason my view rate is high is because I customize my proposals. Okay. Profile custom. You don't have to just keep on bidding like crazy. You have to learn the art of customizing your proposals. Okay. Next, I come here, I go on the your profile option again. You have to make two specialized profile. Now, you could take my profile as an inspiration, because that's why we have built this profile for people to take as an inspiration. Our messages, our profile is long because it contains everything what we do. So specifically, if I go on to the all work section, it talks about professional video editor, YouTube videos plus corporate video editing. It talks all about our services. You see this portfolio section, it is always fully updated. We have someone in our team, Ritik, you cannot go for Arise mentorship. So you could just go with FAC, and also Arise slots are full. So we do it after every 3 months only. So Arise slots are full. I'll give it to you, the FAC. Arise slots are full, Ritik. Okay. So next thing is, my portfolio section is updated. A lot of you don't even update your portfolio and you expect that a client gonna come to you. Okay. It is not like that. You have to update your sections. You see this? We have so many options here showing our work. Okay. What we do is, the reason we show this option here, and plus we have done a templatization. Now, very important thing is, when you do the search, how you do the searches is also important, which we don't bid like crazy. If you see here on proposals and offers, we don't bid like crazy. Okay. If I show you, like, let's say on any random day, on 20th September, we just bid on one proposal. Or on 21st September, we just bid on two proposal. On 25th, we bid on one proposal. On September 12th, which is, let's say, from September 12th to September 6th, all we have bid is like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 proposals. Okay. The point here is, we don't bid for every proposal, because every proposal costs us a money. Rather than bidding for each and every proposal, we try to bid on the proposals that we have the highest chance of getting approved. So for that, the most important thing that plays out is your keyword searches. Okay. So example, for us, our team clearly knows what is the keywords that they are going after. You cannot go for a very wide keyword. Okay. Let's say you know what services we give. Let's say we give video editing services. We give email automation services. What would the keyword that you would be searching in the search for jobs? Everyone just go ahead in the chat section and search. Tell me, what would be the keyword that you would be searching for, let's say, job for a video editing company, for like a video editor? What you would be searching? Put it in the chat. Like, think like you are having access to this profile. In order to get relevant projects, what you would be doing as a search here in the group chat? Or my question is too confusing. Video editor for Google ads for 6-second ads. Too long, won't give any results. Sachin. Anyone else? Real estate video editor expert. To some extent, Praveen, your answer is sufficible. Senior video editor, no, it won't work out. See, people are not, if you search for video editor, that is where you'll get messages, that is where you'll get profiles, and you will think the stuff is very competitive. Okay. What you have to learn is playing the niche down game again here as well. Okay. So something like this. Again, Sachin, like just like if I put here this option, which is video editor plus niche name, yeah, Risha, that could work. Okay. What I am doing is I got how many jobs here? When I put this search result, how many jobs have I got here? Does this shows us? Okay. Intermediate, like 5,700, expert level, there are so many jobs. What you have to learn here is, again, YouTube automation is too long phrase keyword. Okay. What you have to learn is you have to make sure you know something which is niche down. So something like this, if I've been in your place, this is how I do it. First, we have a checklist. Okay. So like if you see in our process, we have a checklist. So like if you see here, there's a checklist that they need to follow, which is short form editing, cash cow, YouTube editing, 2D machine editing, interview editing. So first we follow the checklist. So example, I would first go for interview video editor. And I hit the search. 2-minute interview plus B-roll profile edits. Okay. Now $0 spent. Next is you need to learn the options. Okay. First of all, always work with clients who have their payments methods verified. Okay. Always work with international client. And whenever you see profiles like this, you have to understand that, see that if the client is interviewing or not. There's no point of bidding on a proposal. There's no point of bidding on a project where the client is not active. Okay. Guys, see the chat section, the amount of reviews we have coming from freelancing advanced course, and people getting success just using Upwork only. So if you think the Upwork doesn't work, just see in your chat. We have posted a review of Saurabh Aduria. He got his first client with Upwork only. Okay. Arise mentorship, can we book slot today? Rahul Sani, this Arise mentorship is closed. Freelancing advanced course is the only way to get Arise mentorship. We have closed that completely. Okay. So one point here is this. You are looking for clients that are all absolutely like there has been some hours spent and the client is interviewing. If let's say some days is spent, which is usually we take 48 hours. 48 hours has been completed and the client is not interviewing anyone. That simply means client is inactive. There's no point. There's no point of bidding on that. Okay. My profile is new. Can I get it? The client? Yes, sir. The reviews that you're seeing in the chats above, which are being monitored by our Piyush, takes care of our people. He helps it out. Everything here is scratch. Okay. So what I give as a first thing is, rather than going for like a blatant big keyword where you have a lot of competition, you go for niche down keywords. But let's say you want to still continue with video editor keywords. I would recommend you this. Learn to use the options in the left hand side of your screen. Okay. You come here, learn to use the options in the left hand side of your screen. You need, first of all, you're looking for clients that are spending, that are in the fixed price projects, or your hourly rate which they are paying you is about $25. Okay. This is how you do it. Minimum you're looking for $2,500. Okay. Here are the results that popped up where we have added the hourly rate should be about $24. Fixed price should be about 100. And if you see now, the number of results have come down. Okay. Out of this, I am trying to find people. Okay. There are two games that you play on Upwork, which is the fastest finger first, which is you are the fastest person, or you send the most appropriate review. Okay. Required connects to some. Okay. You have to do the review recharges, Dashrat Mali. Okay. That's the reason. We buy connects, we invest connects. So roughly, uh, in order to buy, it's like one connect is 1 rupees. Simple as that. Very simple hisab. Okay. Connects is required to apply. I'm always looking for projects. Remember this. I'm looking always for the projects where the project is having, let's say, less number of people. You see this color grade YouTube video, less than 5 proposals. Timing is a main game. I recorded my footage in iPhone 15. First, you're looking what is the higher rate of the person. You're looking for any person who's having a higher rate of above 40%. Okay. Always. It's not Risha. It's not like how much expertise you have. Remember what I just told yesterday. It's not about what platform and what expertise you have. You need to make your business so diverse that you get clients from each and every place. Okay. You are looking something which is very important, which is above 40% higher rate. So this person is having a 70% higher rate, which qualifies my first thing. Second is I'm looking for what he on an average is paying, which is $12.10 on an average he's paying. There's no interview happening, so that is great. I'll click on apply now, okay, for this particular job, okay. You have to look for projects where you cannot get scammed. Scamming is a lot of time happening on the platform. So you're looking for first good reviews. Second, you're looking for people who are active. Even you could go for, do not go for any proposal where you see 20 to 50 competition. You could go much in depth about it, but I'll always recommend. So selecting which projects you need to edit is much more important. Which projects where would be like the main thing here is you have to understand which proposals to bid for, okay, and how to bid for it, rather than just like blatantly bidding for it. So something like this. Now I want you to show like a real proposal. I'll show you with a real proposal, and you could just take inspiration from those proposal, okay. So I'll take a couple of proposal for you to take inspiration. How to get Upwork payment from Upwork client. Upwork has their own payment gateway, don't worry, okay. I hear the thing, your active contracts, like we have people inside our program who are top rated, have made like 10 to 20,000 bidded. Are we bid for that? If 10 15 proposals are we bid for? Anything about 20 is something you shouldn't bid at all. Anything under 10 is something you should bid. Simple thing. I'll show you a couple of our own proposals. You guys can take a screenshot, but remember, when I'm sharing with you my proposals, remember that I'm just not sharing with you a blatant proposal. Whenever I'm sharing with you any proposal, it would always follow my uh uh what do you call the template. So first is client name, just ready or posting about your job. So let's just pick any random proposal. uh let's just take this one. Okay, I'm looking for an experience. San Francisco. Okay, number is verified. Now you see, first of all, okay. Here you could see, I'm opening a couple of proposals for you to have a look upon that, so that you don't think that this is like these guys are doing just one thing at a time. But if you think like that, it's fine. But let's do it like this. Okay. So first of all, this is a proposal, YouTube video for Cash Cow channel. What you see, hey, I worked another client in this space. I think you might find it interesting to have a chat. The very first line, these are the only two lines that people see. Okay. These are the on the job you could bid. Yes, Harvinder, there is no. Mandeep, thanks for answering the questions on behalf of me. Grateful. Okay. So these are the only two lines. What you guys do a lot of mistake is remember this. The clients only see your first two lines. They don't see your very long proposal. Okay. They just see the very first two lines. And specifically on your profile also, they just see your very first two line. So you need to make this thing, this two lines out of the box. This is where you have to put your highest creativity. Okay, you see that our lines, our first two lines are very different on each profile. So this thing is very important. Next is you go into our account. You see, I've been working as a full-fledged editor since I have recently edited video for similar clients. If you see in the proposal template that I've given to you, it's like I have expertise to work with clients to provide the service. I can provide a service like marketing funnel. So what we do, we need to get started. So the every proposal that we send, okay, we follow the same templates, but the template is same, customization is done. Okay, guys, ready to take like couple of screenshots? Couple of screenshots ready to take? Okay, I'll share with you different proposals. Just write it, screenshot, done. Okay, as soon as you take. This is a proposal one, comes with like talking about our one proposal. We talk about like editing requirements. Then we talk about our own process. Then we create a PS section, which is we create high quality is to driving engagement. Let's connect and discuss how can I support your channel with consistently great videos. Let's talk soon. Are you available for quick call this week? Let's get started. Shoot me a message so we are coordinated. Okay. This is proposal one. Again, this is proposal two. Very different. Okay. Hi, we have worked in this. I think you find it to have a chat. I saw that you are having a rental business. I've worked with a similar niches. Jeff is one of my client in the real estate business. With my super engaging edited videos, I help him boost his business. Jeff edited video. Short highlight video, property sales client. This project sounds recommending. Take a screenshot. Here you could see we have used the name of the company. Hi, Evania. Okay. Next is this proposal. Very different. Hey, Summer, I've worked with multiple clients in travel niche and avid watcher of Kara and Nate. We have tried to personalize this first few lines. This is a very different one. So what you're talking about, what you're looking for is just not an editor, but a traveler. Here is what I've learned editing travel video. The first 5 super minutes are super important. Now, have we done the customization? Now, for everyone on this call, we haven't done the customization here. It is like we have a template that we have built for travel category and we just put it out. Here are some examples of travel videos that I've edited in the pod. Cinematic travel video edit, travel video blog edit. To make the process faster that we have, and take the screenshots. Clear with this, guys? Clear with this? We also share with them the process. What would happen after they start, and happy to hop over the call. Just let me know if you're having question. You could just have a talk with me by messaging me. I've shown you different proposals. Okay, we already have $600-800 of active orders on this account itself. Okay, like this account itself, we have like those amount of active orders. What I would say. Okay, the what happened here?